Hey, I'm Samika Randall. I'm telling you, you have to check out Ohio Sports Net. Don't be a fool, sit back and not look. Go check it out. Find out some great information in regards to sports.
We're going to get January 4th down as that first game. So, here we are, the 13th, 14th, right? So, we talked about 2 weeks. 2 weeks are left. All I want to make sure is that when we're doing our team 5-on-5 group, working in our set, that given a specific amount of attention put in to making sure we're getting more comfortable with everything. The team, as long as we're getting more comfortable, that part of us, when the lights really go on for real and the scoreboards are on, then when it matters, and we're going to be able to get better, and it's got to start somewhere. So if we haven't started it yet, let's start it today. Right? This is that first Monday. We're working through the practices this week before Christmas break. I know there's finals. This could be a good release to let yourself kind of get out of your own mind, soak yourself into the basketball world, and go from there. Good? Kate, you know I love you, right?
Yes.
You positive?
Positive.
Positive. I love that. I was hoping she'd say that. I found coming out of here that last week, some people didn't take that coaching the right way. Sometimes, hey man, it's tough because someone's on you, you're not having a good day, you're not feeling well, right? Got to kind of work through some of these things. So it's important to be able to utilize this, and this be our home, and this be where we're comfortable, and this is going to be where we can kind of work through our own stuff. So use that as a way to funnel that release of the finals, and that this week is to get ourselves ready, knowing that, hey, there is that schedule on the horizon, and this is a good time for us to go through here. Got it? We good? Good. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good job, Maya, with the block. Good. You can't stand, right? You got to flatten out, and now you see the space you're throwing to. This is when you got to make sure you get that screen on. And look, if you play here, come on into here. And Summer went to the corner, and you can't get her. If you look, this lane's created. This is coming to you right there. That slip screen's got to happen. A little bit of a bump, If the space is there, we throw it over. If not, we can go there. Worst case scenario, if Mars stays there, I can go corner. Mars got to come out now, and now he's got that layup if there's no backside.
Good shot,
Good ball movement. Good job, Ronnie.
You're captain this year. What does that mean to you?
Coach Mack, he named me captain for the second year in a row, and I was very honored by it. I think I'm a good leader on the court and off by excelling in the classroom. I lead by example by trying to help others out if they're struggling, and by just like trying to do good on my own to help everyone see like what to do.
Does that make it even more special that it's a family affair?
Yeah, so my mother, she graduated, and then my brother graduated last year, and now he's at Ohio Wesleyan playing football. And my dad did too, and some of my cousins. So being a part of Trinity's family is something that like my own family and I have in common, and it's very cool. And also, we're all part of the Trinity legacy.
What about Trinity girls basketball makes it different than other programs?
We're a close-knit group of girls. Coach Mack, over the past several years, has created and built a program that involves more than just like practicing games. And he also brought back the past dominance of Trinity girls basketball. For example, we retired Samika Randall, Vonda Ward, and Nashima Hillman's numbers, which is really cool.
What does that mean when you see those legends come back in and you get to meet them?
Oh, I was like so happy and pumped because like they played on the court that I'm playing on right now. Such an honor like to meet them and everything.
Did you learn anything from them? Maybe help make you a better player in person?
It did. They showed me how to not bring myself down and just like to have confidence. And if something doesn't go the right way, just shake it off and just keep playing the game.
What are your strengths that you bring to the team?
So I'm a good leader, playing hard on the court and doing well in the classroom. But I think I'm a good defender with rebounding and doing like the small things on the court that go kind of unnoticed sometimes. And then also I'm a people's person. I love being with the team. We have a good time together. We've participated in talent shows, we've done service projects, and we even make TikToks.
What do you do for TikTok?
TikToks? It's a dance.
No, what I'm saying, like what's your move or what's your addition to it?
You want me to dance?
If you got it.
Okay. This has cussing in it.
You do all the dirty work. You do the little things that aren't in the box score or aren't in the paper. How does that make you feel when you accomplish that and it helps your team win?
I just like seeing my team like win and do well overall. I don't really care like about the stats and everything. Just like making sure the team, we do well and get to the next level is like important to me.
What's the best part of practice?
Just being with the team, running through plays, like our bond, like I said, we're very close and like I enjoy their company and everything.
Mac talked about believing in yourself and being uncomfortable with doing more. Give an example of how he's believed in you.
He named me captain for the second year in a row, and I was very honored, and it was special to me. And then also, so the summer going into my sophomore year, I injured my knee, and the recovery time was 6 months. So Coach Mack, he was like, we kept in contact throughout the summer and everything, and he knew I would be back in December, and he even called me Christmas Kate, which really motivated me to get back and everything, and it was just like really special.
What does that mean when your coach goes above and beyond and it's outside of the time of practice, that they actually care about you as a person?
It's really special because like I know Coach Mack, he's really like close with the girls and like relates to us and like we can tell him anything. And he's kind of like a father figure to me and just like another dad.
Is it a case of if he's not yelling at you, he doesn't care?
Yes, totally. If he's not yelling at you on the court, then you're doing something wrong.
Even if you're doing something right?
Yeah, he just likes to yell.
From everybody. This isn't me picking on somebody. That's bad reps. We can't even find the rim. We miss it on communication. You better be thankful we got time. That's awful. Get a drink.
How realistic is that you can play as a team? Do you see it happening?
Yes, I do see it happening because like at practice we're doing much more like chemistry we have with each other. Even with the transfers, like they fit in really well. So I'm not too scared about that.
When I talked to her last week, they're more of a team, whereas basketball's more of a family. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, why is that?
Just because, so with softball, like we're a team, we help each other out and everything. But when it comes to basketball, we're always there for each other. Like I FaceTime the players like all the time. We talk. Like I said, we make TikToks. We just like bond more. And like Coach Mack also helps out with that. We just did a baking challenge or whatever a couple weeks ago. Whoever had the best dessert won and everything. And like everyone participated and it was fun. Like we do more like activities together that make us closer.
You transferred in here from
last
East
year.
Tech, right? Explain to me the difference between your old school and this school.
School was kind of hard. We didn't really do any of the stuff that we do here. The work was easier in East Tech, and now it's like I actually have to understand the format of how everything goes. The grading was definitely different. Like we only had A's, B's, and C's and D's, and now we have like A plus, A minus, and stuff like that. Had to get used to it, but like this year is definitely easier because I got the hang of it last year. And then with basketball, it's like I didn't really have any help, but here it's like everybody's good. Everybody has the momentum that I have, and I'm able to pass it and let them score. And like I wouldn't have to hold back myself, and like I can trust my team and able to do what they have to do. Cause like when I was a freshman, I played with juniors and seniors, so like I had to grow up and figure out my gameplay. And then once I got older and up in grading, it was just easier because I didn't have to depend on myself. I can depend on other people.
Last week when Coach Mack read that Cleveland.com article, you kind of got a little salty about it. You know, when they said, can they mesh? You know, will they do it? Coach Mack's like, I don't know. You know, what did you think about the article in general, just saying, you're a bunch of great players, can you mesh?
People they're gonna say what they want to say about us, but I feel like we can all play as a team. Like when we practice, we all have a really good bond, so like we can play together.
When you came to Trinity, why did you?
I came here for a better education mostly, and then I needed a better team to play with because I couldn't do everything by myself, and it was just like here when I went to their open gym, I felt like it was a better bond for me to get to know everybody, and then seeing how everybody played, I was like, oh, they're really good. So I felt like I was able to fit in with them, like really good.
And what would you tell people who don't know anything about the school and the program?
We're very underestimated. We're really good. We just need to let people talk and just show how we really are. We're gonna let them talk, just one in and out the other.
What's your team's goals for this season?
To win. As us seniors, with 5 of us, we want to get far and graduate on a good. We want to be up there at the top. That's where
What's your definition of the top?
just champion, basically. I want to dominate this year. I feel like we have the motivation to get there.
I've heard Coach Mack preach the team. Team. What does that mean to you?
He just wants us to be one, and he just wants us to get that in our head to be one instead of individuals.
Last year you had a chance to meet a couple of them, some of the Hall of Famers.
Yeah,
What did that mean to meet them, and what did you learn from them?
that they work their butts off. As seeing them and then getting their jersey retired like that, they had to do a lot to accomplish that because that's just not everyday, like an everyday person can do. I just felt like they knew what it took to work hard and to sweat and just build up every day.
As a senior, do you feel like the leadership role falls on you if maybe somebody is falling behind or not doing the right things or whatever? Do you think you need to step up and tell them what's going on?
Yes, because I want like the underclassmen to actually see me as a role model. Like I want people, like I push people to do better because that was me when I was younger, and I wanted people to push me so I can be better.
How does that feel that if they come to you or if you tell them something and then they follow up with it, it looks like it's making progress? How does that feel?
Makes me feel good because it makes me feel like I'm just that person that you could listen to and just be cool about it.
What's important to you this year? Like, what would a dream ending be?
Just leaving with a good, name for me. knowing that I left with all I had and just being that person that the team needed. I know that the seniors have my back. We all have our downfalls, but we try to pick each other up. And I feel like the seniors, we would all be good if we just left everything on the court.
In a worst case scenario, if your senior season was taken away, what kind of emotions do you think you would feel?
I would be very upset because I've been waiting to be a senior for a long time. Like, since I was a freshman, seeing everybody have their senior night and just be all happy, I just wanted to feel that. So I feel like if everything stopped, I would just be heartbroken, basically.
It would be very devastating, especially because it's my senior year and you work toward like your 4 years of playing basketball. Just to see it gone, I would be like very sad.
Turning around the other side, everything goes right. We get this under control. You get to play your entire senior year. I've heard there's been some lofty goals for this team. What if some of your greatest goals come true?
Oh my gosh, it would be amazing. Like cutting down the net, hopefully going to states. It would be like incredible. Like that's what I'm dreaming of.
If that happened, in your mind, what are you seeing?
What I'm seeing, just like cutting down the net because I've never done that before and that would be very special. And then going to states, how big that game would be with the crowd and everything and being there with my team. That would just be like so amazing.
I would be excited because that's all I ever wanted, to cut down the net and go to states and try to win it. Like, that's a big accomplishment for just, not even me, for just our team in general.